Welcome, high spellers, old and new, friends of the channel, and this time I am especially hoping to welcome you, Ju. For those of you who are not aware, Ju is the sole creator, developer of the game we enjoy playing most, High Spell. So I've been putting this video off. I really was hoping it wouldn't be a video I'd need to make. Clearly. Fuck, I was wrong. Yeah, by the way, I am, as you can see there, Spider-Man. Hi. So, Ju, we have met in the past. When you were on your last crusade of banning bots, of which I, of many, am truly grateful you did. You met me in the Miners Guild, probably World 2 at that time. So, I want to start with something positive. I play the game because obviously I really enjoy it. I love that the grind is harder than other games that we won't mention, but all know too well. Much of the community, fantastic people. It's a game where you can follow just the skilling or the very few quests that are there. And thank you, Ju, for only having 4 quests because I can't stand them. I will get to them one day though. But you know, it's just an open world where you can have a lot of fun, and for that, it's fantastic. As you can see by my other videos, I enjoy the shits and giggles side of things. When I break out of, you know, the monotony that some skills can bring with it if you do it for too long at any given time. Sadly, and as you're all aware, players in game, players that have left the game, and we have lost, Ju, an awful lot of good people because of this spotting situation. You said a couple of months ago that you would give the player moderators temporary banning skills for them. I'm not sure if they've been put in today or not. There has been a little bit of chat of people asking where some of the bots are, so we don't know if, you know, they're just down for now, they're programming, or if, you know, if it's been implemented and the mods have had a go. There are, however, still still bots in the game. So just so you guys know what got me started on this anti-bot rant in the first place. The skills that you brought in, Ju, fucking fantastic, honestly. And please don't ever let any of us ever sway you on your creativity. We love the game because of how you've made it. If there are some skills people don't like to grind, well, that's a personal choice for them, you know. And if it, you know, people will do it. People will do it for certain games which you've implemented since, you know, the athletics being the very one I'm talking about. The new skill recently, I was one of the first, well, up there with the first players to make it to Mount Tan, and I was so fucking excited about that. For those of you who aren't aware, Mount Tan is the highest course you can run with athletics. What was really upsetting was seeing the wall jumpers. So is it a blue party hat? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking name you, I don't give a shit. Was banned, or at least that a party hat, I'm pretty sure was banned. Some others haven't been. They have disappeared, but not from high scores. That was upsetting to see. I had nothing against party hat beforehand. Active chatter in global, that's as well as I knew of that player. What was upsetting though, these wall jumpers were encouraging also regular players to just jump the wall. It's easier, you know. So there were bunches of people doing the same fucking thing with the bot botters using that as cover for their own fucking shit behaviour. That threw me. I've never had an issue with bots before, not even in fucking RuneScape. So, and we know that that's full of bots. But as well as I'm aware, and don't get me wrong, I didn't really participate in Global in the later years of RuneScape. So I don't know, maybe they were actively chatting as well and covering their asses, but usually there was enough to go around in resources. No one really coming back or making new accounts were going to get into the high scores anyway, because they were well and truly gone, well taken. And, you had the GE for resources. In this game, we don't have that. We've got, player trade, which sort of forces people to talk to other people in Global. And that's a really good thing. It certainly helped me come out of my shell a little bit. Fluffy. He's singing to his toy. Very distracting. So, but I never had an issue with bots. You just kind of avoided them there. It was a very new thing for me, for this dynamic within High Spell. That put me off agility. I didn't go back, not for a long time. My second, I guess, shock was the botters in the guild and the conversations with them. I had nothing against those as players either. They were seemingly quite nice. But I find it personally, and I've said to you this in email as well, I think it takes a shitty personality and to behave this way. It's quite deceptive. It's quite deceptive and just, again, shit behaviour. And I'm not doing well finding my words right now, but you get what I'm saying. And as some of you know, Bork and I had a thing for a little while, just sort of, sketching each other, which was quite fun in its own right. And I can't say that even some of the botters chat since they've been botters hasn't been amusing. But still, it's shit behaviour. And overall, I find it quite disgusting that people behave that way for whatever reason. I have been skilling recently away from the guild. I left my home base. I did some exploring. Oh, wait, before we get to that bit, there was my event where at least 30 fucking bots turned up and absolutely spammed the joint. Fortunately for my live stream not working properly that time, most of it was not captured by me. So, suck shit botters. Botter. But again, most of them had names that were in some way slandering Hater, which is our main botter player mod, for those of you who aren't aware. And just being quite disgusting overall. Some of it, I think, in the very small bit I remember, were actually trying to support the banning of bots, go figure, and overall paying out the lack of ability player mods had to deal with bots within game. So, yeah, since then, there's been an awful lot of chats in Global especially. And I mean, I know these chats have been going on for way longer than I've been around. But this is at the point of ridiculous. I've had a walk around as well, and I pulled people up and asked how they felt about the situation. I was going to do more of that, but I really can't be bothered. No offense to anybody in game. I'm grateful for those of you who did talk with me while I was doing that. Lost my thoughts. Yeah, anyway, so moving on. I did go back to the guild the other night for something different. Oh, that's right. one of my favourite people was at their wits' end, needed a little time out from the game themselves. And due to the bots that had entered the guild, and my curiosity got the better of me, I ended up going and seeing for myself. These were not like the bots that stick to a few rocks here and there in the sidelines. These were feral fucks that were just running around here, there, fucking everywhere to all the fucking different ores. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, and that'll be many of you, the guild is like a sanctuary to me, and I think it's pretty similar feeling for others there as well. It's nice, it's peaceful. We have zones in there. You know, you can go out for a quick smoke or make a coffee or whatever, AFK, you know, and come back, and your spot's still your spot. There's a great deal of respect in there. That tradition was started before I entered the guild, and I hope it lives, you know, forevermore. But these bots were just fucked, and that nearly broke me, seriously, Drew. Yeah, with all the shit that's been going on in global chat, especially with the botters being straight up fucking smartasses and gloating that there's nothing being done, gloating about player moderators having no capabilities of doing anything about it, and straight up bagging you. What does that say, Drew? They are straight up bagging you as well. Again, I've been putting this off, but this evening there were a message put in Disc from our main botter playing mod that is left. One has already fucking disappeared. He hasn't been around for at least 6 weeks or so, I think. The other moderator focuses more on player behaviour, although he does do some, you know, botting stuff as well. But Hader is the one who is constantly working his ass off, doing everything he can, and has been for a very long time, in respect of doing what he can to prevent botting behaviour, you know, and has been, the mods all have been diligently patient and waiting for you to do something serious about this. So I'm going to read this out. I understand that not everybody is on Discord, so this is a way that you get to see it as well. And please excuse me if I'm a little bit with it. And it's also, I needed to do 2 screenshots, so I might have to find myself a little bit as well, because it's a big message. Hader says, "Hello everyone. I hate to write this, but I am so fed up. I've played since February 2022. And he shows evidence of that. And it has always been a struggle to get anything done when it comes to cheating in High Spell. And when something finally does get done, it is never done with the due diligence it could have been. With the amount of botted resources that have entered the economy, I truly believe Drew doesn't care about botting. I've tried to ask for help to stop the bots on many occasions. It has weighed heavily on my mental health. He has let it get out of control despite having the information to have stopped it. Recently, it is mostly the same couple of bad eggs botting the shit out of the game, although there are many smaller fries as well. There is one moron who has botted over 700,000 Aruba roots on just a couple of his accounts, and that is not an exaggeration. I have seen users openly laughing about botting and how they have been and will continue to get away with it. Resource areas have been clogged with bots for 24/7 in some areas. Yeah. And the high scores are plagued with botted accounts. It has been increasingly worse as the year has gone on. And although it has always been horrible, it is extremely disrespectful to anyone who has played or plays the game by the rules. We have lost many good players because of this. I have not received a. Okay, next screenshot. I have not received a PM from Drew in months, despite reaching out consistently. Are you ever going to address this issue once and for all, Drew? Giving player moderators temp bans is not going to do anything unless you actively check the temp bans, and we all know how active you have been in the past when it comes to this issue. I'm asking for player moderators to have the ability to ban users from the game until you or someone else with access to the information can get a chance to look at it. I'm asking for IP checks as well as trade history checks on every user that is caught cheating. I'm asking for email verification when creating new usernames to make it more difficult for these idiots to create endless throwaway accounts to bot with. I would also like to see a public list of shame with all the major cheaters that have been actively botting on the game for the last year. If this does not happen, he will be stepping down as player moderator. That was by Hater. Drew, do not let this happen. You obviously have the resources and capabilities to be able to do as Hater has asked, and not fucking months down the track either. We all understand that you have a life and a full-time job and that this is a hobby to you. It doesn't take away any responsibilities you have for those that are in your game. This is obviously me saying that bit now. Hater's bit is finished. And yeah, I'm sick of losing good people through this too. I'm sick of trying to talk good people to stay. Not just sick of it. It breaks my heart every time I hear just how frustrated one of my friends has become with this situation. We will find other games to play if you don't care about botting. And if you don't care about botting, that's fine. That's your choice. That's something you can just say straight up. You know what? I couldn't give a shit. Bot away, whatever. It's up to you. Make it clear to us, please, because you give mixed signals. You say you're going to do something and occasionally you do. But we need something more. This is completely out of hand. And, you know, you can go down two roads. You can open it up for the bots. Say, welcome, play to your heart's content. You know what? You're not going to have many actual people left outside of those people. Or you can take the other path, G. You can do something serious about these bots and have a really awesome community playing your game that love and value it and your creativity and the extra love you put into it by allowing, Hater and possibly other player mods to have proper banning, full banning capabilities when there is absolute evidence of them botting. Personally, I'm not in favour of community chat bans. Yeah, some people can be assholes in chat. There's already the up to a week muting for that. Really, I think any more would be a waste. But for not just a waste, just anyway, it doesn't matter what I think about that. The point is on the botting, right? For absolute proven botters, the player mods should have the ability to permaban. At least a temporary ban that does fully extend to the point of you looking at the file for yourself or files. I'm sure you get many. I have no doubt you get many. But in that case, we need you as a community to please keep an eye on these things. Actively monitor what's going on. And do not ignore your player mods. Fine, ignore the rest of us. Whatever. But your player mods need you. They also need you to be around and have some way to connect quickly with you when worlds go down. You know, when a server goes down, they need to be able to get to you quickly. If there's a dupe, they need to be able to get a hold of you quickly. These are things that you can implement. So please do. Thank you for your time, everybody. I look forward to seeing you in game, and I really hope that Hater and everybody who has left the game already because of this, and players that are playing right now, stick around, because you've made the right choice. If you don't want to, if you're like, I really don't give a fuck, again, fine, that's up to you. I'm not going to be arguing from that point if you state so, but I can't guarantee me or anybody else are going to be sticking around. Thanks everybody for your time. Take good care. I'll see you soon. Players, if you could please leave your own opinions and thoughts in the comment section as well. That'd be appreciated. Keep it YouTube friendly though. You can have a look through those and get a general consensus on how you're feeling. Appreciate it.